Hey y'all, so first things first, I'm gonna be priming my eyelids with my P. Louise eye primer base. I'm dead, but excuse my little country accent, but now I'm gonna be blending out my eye primer base with a Morphe brush. And now I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette and going to be using the first two shades. Okay, the first shade that you just seen me point to, I'm now taking that and patting it into my crease and building the color up. And now I'm taking that dark brown shade that I showed you and putting it in my crease. And like you saw, I just switched out my brushes because one of them was a little bit too big for what I wanted to do. So keep an eye out when you're doing your makeup and certain things aren't working out. Always make adjustments. After I finish put the dark brown shade in my crease, I now take the lighter brown from earlier and just blend out the eyeshadow and make sure everything is well blended so we don't be out here looking crazy. Now I'm going to be taking the same P. Louise base from earlier that I primed my eyelids with to cut my crease. So when you do this, you want to take your time with it. Me personally, I'm trying to get better at cutting the crease. I will say that's kind of not my strong area, but it's getting better. So yeah, just take your time with that part and then most likely you'll perfect it. But I'm taking a flat concealer brush to cut the crease, and yeah. Also, for this part, while I'm cutting my crease, I didn't want to speed it up because I wanted you guys to see how detailed this part is. Like, you really don't want to mess up this part because that really could make or break your whole look. Okay, so here what you see me doing is patting most of the P. Louise base away because you don't want to have wet concealer and eyeshadow together. One, because it's going to be hard to blend out. Two, it's going to look messy. Now I'm taking the Magic palette, using that nude shade, and I'm patting it on my eyelid. And like I said earlier before, with the whole brush situation, if it doesn't fit, switch it out for another one like you see me doing here. Now that I've finished placing the nude on my eyelid, I'm going to take the first two brown shades that I used in the beginning, and I'm going to make the look quote unquote ombre. So I'm taking the first brown shade that I use as a transition to smoke out the end, and then I'm going to take the dark brown shade to deepen up the brown that I just placed here. Now that's done, I'm going to be taking my Sephora liquid liner and lining my eyes, and then after that I'm just going to be making sure everything's okay for the white liner. Now I'm about to use a Maybelline mascara, and I don't know if the one that I'm using you guys noticed, but my grandmother and my aunt used to use it all the time, so now I just picked it up just cause I was like, Grammy used to use it. But now I'm using the Silver Beauty, I think it's called the Hydra line, and lining the black liner with the white eyeliner. When I tell you guys that I was not breathing during this whole process, like I did not want to mess up, because if the white liner messed up, that was it. Like I was just gonna cancel the whole video. But with this, also take your time, because you really don't want to mess up. And if you do, maybe the black eyeliner could help you, but you just don't want to mess up for this part. Now that's done, the lashes are on, let's get into face. So I've been seeing people use the calamine lotion and putting it on their face as primer, but I made a mistake by not putting on a primer and putting on the lotion to see if it would actually last. But I bought that from Target, hence the Up and Up brand. But yeah, and I bought the little sponges because I wanted to just be extra and get the sponges. I could have used a brush, but I didn't want to use my brushes for that, so yeah. And please excuse my face, I was having a hard time opening it. I don't know why my face was made up like that, but then I also smelled it, and I feel like I made my face up like that because I wanted it to stink. But anyways, yeah, I'm putting the lotion on my face, and it does leave a white cast. I think it's sunscreen or something like that, but we'll see how it comes out. Now I'm taking my Maybelline 24 Hour Stay Foundation. I mixed 2 shades, and now I'm patting it into my skin with my Real Techniques blending brush. Now I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Toffee, and I'm putting it under my eyes, on my nose, the Cupid's bow, on my chin, and my big forehead. Now I'm taking a lighter shade as well. I think it was shade Fawn, and doing the same thing for a little bit more highlight. And after that, I'm gonna blend it out. So I kept going back and forth with stuff because it's just like I kept seeing brushes, and I just wanted to hurry up and make sure like my phone is getting everything and it don't die on me, or I don't run out of space. But I picked up the wrong brush twice actually. I use that brush sometimes, but the little Real Techniques brush that you're gonna see me use, that's what I usually use to pat out my concealer. Bigger brush you just seen me use, I use it to like help me blend it out if the little one isn't doing what it's supposed to. But yeah, it's usually that little one that I use to blend out the concealer. But you can use any one. Okay, so I've taken a bigger brush that helped me blend out the edges, and now I'm doing my eyeliner. And guys, for as long as I've known myself, I hate things around my eyes. Even though I love makeup, eyeliner has to be like my least favorite part of doing, because I really feel like I'm about to poke my eye out. I don't understand how people do it without using their hands, but it just wasn't for me. Okay, y'all, now I'm just gonna keep blending the concealer because I did mess it up when I was doing the eyeliner. But yeah, just keep patting. Pat your wee, baby. But yeah, pat away. And now I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me and Airspun translucent powder to set my concealer. And look at me being extra using a beauty sponge when the brush that I usually use is in my hand. But yeah, I just wanted to try something different. And I was being heavy-handed with the powder today. I don't know why. I'm never usually heavy-handed with the powder, but I think that was because I was using something different, and I wasn't using something that I was used to. But now I'm going into the Real Techniques True Complexion powder to contour my face, and I'm taking the darker shade first to sculpt, and then I'm going to be taking the lighter shade to bronze. Okay, so now that I finished doing up my face real nice, it's looking a little dry, so I'm taking my Jeffree Star and Morphe setting spray to add some moisture back into my face. Now I'm taking my drugstore Holy Grail highlighter, the Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline, and going to highlight my face. In a second, you're gonna see me put the highlighter on my cheek, right? And I noticed that I put on a little bit too much, which isn't that bad for some people, but it was just looking a little bit too strong for me. So I took the brush that I put my foundation on with to like somewhat lighten it up. Guys, I think I used about 3 different setting sprays in this video, but now I'm taking my NYX Dewy Skin setting spray to set my makeup and for it to give me a dewy look, because I'm not really a big fan of the whole matte look. And then I'm gonna take my Iconic London, I think it's like a body shimmer spray, but people use it as primer and setting spray, so I'm gonna spray that over my face to give me a little bit more of a glow. And now I'm gonna be lining my lips with, it's actually an eyeliner from Wet n Wild. It's those long ones that they sell in Walgreens, and I just use them as lip liners. But I'm gonna be lining my lips with that, and then after I'm gonna be taking my KKW lipstick. You heard me, KKW, I'm bougie, and 1.5 nude. And now I'm gonna take my Milani Lip Gloss, and I forgot what shade it was, but I'm gonna post it down below for you guys. But I like this color so much. As you can tell, it's my favorite because it's going down in the bottle. And then I think I added a clear lip gloss over it, which I really didn't need to do, but I was just being extra. And that is it, you guys. Thank you for watching my, what am I gonna call this, my matte ombre look with a white liner. I'm gonna figure out the title. I might just title it that. But thank you for watching. If you didn't tune into my last video, which was the try and haul, make sure you tune in. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, we are in a new setup because I just got a backdrop and 2 new lights. Like, why talk to me nice? This video quality is fire, like better than the last videos that I did. But yeah, I'm doing things a little different around here. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. And if you didn't watch my last video, which was the Shein try and haul, go check that out because it was bomb. And I did a whole little fashion show for y'all, so y'all better check that out. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to tell your friends. A million. But yeah, I think that's all for now. 59. Hello, ding ding ding, 59. Almost to 100. Thank you. Anyways, bye everybody. my head. Why am I such a bird? Like, I don't get it. Hold on. Make sure you tune in. Blah, blah, blah.